Hello everyone, in this video let's see how to find the area of a polygon. Let's look at this problem which says find the area of a regular pentagon with a side length of 60 centimeter. So this is a pentagon with all side lengths 60 centimeter. So to find the area of this pentagon, let's divide this into congruent triangles. So let's say this is the center. Now let's divide this into congruent triangles. So a pentagon produces 5 congruent triangles, which means the area of this pentagon denoted by a subscript p will be given by number of triangles, that is 5 times area of each triangle. So to find the area of this pentagon, first we have to find the area of one of the triangle. So let's take out this triangle separately. The base of this triangle is 60 centimeter. Let's figure out what is the angle here. Since this pentagon forms circle at the center, so circle means 360 degree, and then the angle for each triangle here will be divided by number of triangles. So 360 degree divided by 5 equals 72 degree. So the angle here is 72 degree. We know that area of the triangle is given by base times height divided by 2. We know the base of this triangle is 60 centimeter, but the height of this triangle is not given, and let's denote it by h. The height of this triangle forms a right triangle with the base of the triangle, and the height of these triangles exactly divide these triangles into 2 equal half, which means this side length of the right triangle will be half of 60 centimeter, which is 30 centimeter, and then this angle of the right triangle will be exactly half of 72 degree, which is 36 degree. So let's take out this right triangle separately. So this side length of the right triangle will be 30 centimeter, which is half of 60 centimeter. And then this is the height of the triangle denoted by h. Well, this angle here will be half of 72 degree, which is 36 degree. So from this right triangle, we can find the height of this triangle using trigonometric ratio. With respect to this angle 36 degree, the side length 30 centimeter is opposite, while the side length h is adjacent. Since the opposite side length and the angle are given, and we are asked to find the adjacent, which is height of this triangle. So let's use tangent ratio. So tangent of any angle equals opposite over adjacent. Substitute the values here. Tangent of angle here is 36 degree equals opposite means 30 centimeter, adjacent means height. There is a denominator of 1 here. Now cross multiply this proportion to find the value of height. So h times tan 36 degree equals 1 times 30 equals 30. Divide by tan 36 on both sides, which gives us h equals to 30 centimeter divided by tan 36 degree equals 41.3 centimeter. So height of this triangles equals 41.3 centimeter. Since we found the height, so substitute in the formula. The base of the triangle is 60 centimeter times height of this triangle equals 41.3 centimeter divided by 2, which gives us 1239 centimeters square. So the area of each triangle is equals to 1239 centimeters square. Therefore, the area of pentagon equals 5 times the area of each triangle is 1239 centimeters square, which gives us 6195 centimeters square. So the area of this pentagon is equals to 6195 centimeters square. Let's look at another problem which says find the area of a regular hexagon with a side length of 20 centimeter. So this is a regular hexagon with all side lengths 20 centimeter. So the first step is to divide this hexagon into congruent triangles. So let's say this is the center. So now divide this into triangle. So a regular hexagon produces 6 congruent triangles. Therefore, the area of a hexagon will be given by number of triangles, that is 6 times the area of each triangle. So first, let's find area of one of these triangles. Take out this triangle separately. The base of this triangle is 20 centimeter, and let's figure out the angle here. Since this hexagon forms a circle at the center, so circle means 360 degree, and to find this angle of each triangle, divide by total number of triangle, which is 6 in this case, which gives us 60 degree. So the angle here is 60 degree. We know the area of a triangle is given by base times height divided by 2. The base of this triangle is 20 centimeter, but the height of this triangle is not given. So let's denote it by h. So the height forms a right triangle with the base of the triangle, and the height of these triangles divide these triangles into exactly 2 halves. So this side length of this right triangle will be half of 20 centimeter, which is 10 centimeter, and this angle of the right triangle will be half of 60 degree, which is 30 degree. So let's take out this right triangle separately. This side length of the right triangle will be 10 centimeter, while this angle will be 30 degree, and this side length is the height of the triangle. Since this is a right triangle, therefore we can use trig ratio to find the height of this triangle. With respect to this 30 degree, 10 centimeter becomes opposite, while this height becomes the adjacent. So let's use the tangent ratio because it involves opposite and adjacent. So tangent of angle here is 30 degree, which equals opposite, that is 10 centimeter, divided by adjacent, which is height of the triangle. There is a denominator of 1 here. Now cross multiply this proportion. H times tan 30 degree equals to 10. Divide by tan 30 degree on both sides, which gives us H equals to 17.3 centimeter. We have found the height, so substitute in this formula to find the area of a triangle, which equals the base of this triangle equals 20 centimeter times height of this triangle equals 17.3 centimeter divided by 2, which equals 173 centimeter square. So the area of each triangle is equals to 173 centimeters square. So now the area of hexagon will be 6 times 173 centimeters square, which gives us 1038 centimeters square. So the area of this hexagon is 1038 centimeters square. I hope this lesson is helpful and thank you for watching.